Your Excellency, Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, President of the United Republic of Tanzania, the Deputy Prime Minister of Ethiopia, Honorable Hussein Pashe, the Minister for Agriculture of Tanzania, Honorable Minister for Agriculture from Burundi, who is the chair of IACO, ministers from various countries of the G25 members of states, permanent secretaries, Ambassador Solomon Rutega, Secretary General of IACO, distinguished delegates, leaders of the coffee industry. Your Excellency, this is a speech from His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya and the Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces. And before I do so, he has conveyed greetings to you and from the people of Kenya. I read verbatim. It is an exciting moment to join the third G25 African Coffee Summit, a great gathering that is meant to discuss a matter that is very clear to all of us: coffee. As we say in my country, kahawa ni dola. Indeed, coffee is a global commodity of immeasurable value to our economies. We converge here as Africans, coffee-producing nations, to reaffirm our commitment to revitalize this vital subsector by seeking to develop strategies that will create employment opportunities for our youth and regenerate the African coffee industry. The theme of the summit, Unlocking Employment Opportunity for the Youth through Regeneration of the African Coffee Industry, speaks to the African Union Agenda of 2063 programs and youth development policies. Africa's youth population is our greatest asset, yet their participation in the coffee sector remains limited due to structural changes. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the summit's theme aligns the Kenya bottom-up economic transformation agenda and national policies that we have developed to create innovative, attractive, and sustainable employment opportunities for the youth through the active engagement in the coffee subsector. Today, we take a bold step with a collective declaration that seeks to transform this industry into a hub of job creation, innovation, and prosperity. Africa's coffee industry has long been a cornerstone of our economies, supporting millions of livelihoods. However, despite producing some of the world's finest coffee, Africans account for an average of 11% of the global production and 12% of domestic consumption. We cannot allow this trend to continue. By 2030, we should endeavor to increase our share of global coffee production to 20% and boost domestic consumption to 30%, ensuring that more value is retained within our continent. To achieve this, regeneration of the coffee industry is required through value chain investment and embracing innovation that will revitalize coffee farming, processing, and trade. The commitment we make today will serve as a framework for action. Your Excellency and Honorable Ministers, Kenya, like many of our African counterparts, has a rich coffee heritage. Our high-quality Arabica coffee, known for its distinct acidity, has positioned us among the leading producers. However, despite immense potential, the sector faces challenges just like other coffee-producing countries on the continent. These include aging farmers, low youth participation, climate change, and volatile markets. If we do not act now, we risk diminishing the very industry that has been the backbone of many of the rural economies. Your Excellency, fellow Africans, today we call to action that we must commit to here in Dar es Salaam is to work together as the African Union member states. The commitments we make today demand bold leadership, collaboration, and sustained investment. Governments must create enabling policies while the private sector, financial institutions, and development partners must join forces to drive innovation and sustainability. Most importantly, we must empower the youth to take charge of the industry by providing them with access to finance and technology, training, and opportunities along the entire coffee chain, value chain. The declaration signed here will define the future of African coffee industry and, by extension, the economic empowerment of our people. Your Excellency, fellow Africans, Kenya takes its pride of place by solidly endorsing the Dar es Salaam Declaration that, among other objectives, seeks to boost production, prioritizing intra-Africa trade, and fostering value addition. Let us move forward in solidarity, determination, and commitment to building a coffee sector that is resilient, innovative, and led by the youth of Africa. As I conclude, may I please remind you that while you may not buy happiness, you can buy African coffee and build Africa. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki.
Thank you very much, Honorable Wycliffe A. Oparanya, who is the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Cooperatives and Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises from the United Republic of Kenya. Asante sana. And now, Your Excellency, allow me to welcome Honorable Kiakulaga Fred Bwidu, who is the Minister of Agriculture, Animal Industry,